Quotes about real men. The real man smiles in trouble, gathers strength from distress, and grows brave by reflection. The real man is one who always finds excuses for others, but never excuses himself. A real man loves his wife and places his family as the most important thing in life. Nothing has brought me more peace and content in life than simply being a good husband and father. It's a real man who can go out with a woman who's taller than he is. That's an alpha male right there. You can't be a real man if you don't look out for your kids. They need you. A real man doesn't need to drag a woman through the mud for the sake of appeasing his wife. A man knows his limits, but a real man can overcome them. I don't think a man has to go around shouting and play acting to prove he is something. And a real man don't go around putting other guys down, trampling their feelings in the dirt, making out they're nothing. To have done no manner wrong, to walk and live unseduced, within arm's length of what is not your own, with nothing between your desire and its gratification but the invisible law of rectitude. This is to be a man. A real man can use power, rather than let power use him. A real man makes his own luck. A true man is one who stands up for justice, speaks out against injustice, and fights for equality. Real men don't build walls. They build bridges of understanding and compassion. A man's greatness is not measured by his accomplishments, but by the content of his character. A true man is one who shows compassion and empathy towards others, and uses his strength to protect and support those in need. Real men take responsibility for their actions and strive to be better every day. A man's character is not determined by the mistakes he makes, but by how he learns from them and grows. A real man treats women with respect, not as objects, but as equals. Real men don't run from fear, they face it, embrace it, and conquer it. A real man loves and respects his partner for who they are, not for whom he wants them to be. A true man does not need to romance a different woman every night. A true man romances the same woman for the rest of her life. Real men make mistakes and learn from them, while cowards try to hide their mistakes. A real man has the strength to be gentle, the confidence to be humble, and the wisdom to be kind. A man's true strength lies not in his physical prowess, but in his ability to control his emotions and be vulnerable. Real men stand up for what is right, even when it's hard or unpopular. Real men treat all people with dignity and respect, regardless of their differences or background. A man's legacy is not measured by what he leaves behind, but by the lives he has touched and the hearts he has inspired. A real man knows that being vulnerable and expressing his emotions is a sign of courage, not weakness. A man of character does not shy away from responsibility, but embraces it with honor and integrity. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you'll fail above everyone else's success. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Do one thing every day that scares you. Well done is better than well said. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. When you take risks, you learn that there will be times when you succeed, and there will be times when you fail. and both are equally important. We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success.